All right, welcome back, everyone. My name's Token D Rock here with another stream. It is Monday, February 21st. I hope all of you are having a wonderful afternoon, morning, night, whenever you're watching this stream. The total crypto market cap is sitting just about at $1.72 trillion. Bitcoin has been seeing some volatility between the pandemic, the crisis over in Ukraine, fears over World War III, stuff like that. Also, we have talks about the Fed finally starting to taper a bit of the interest rates and stuff like that. So we're seeing some more volatility across the board, not only in crypto, but in other markets as well, like the stock market. Ethereum is sitting just above 2,600, BNB below 400. Again, Cardano officially right around the 90-cent pickup price. Avalanche back below $80. Again, these altcoins got a bit decimated with Bitcoin swinging from roughly about 45K all the way down to 37K. It did dip below 37.5 earlier today. My limit order didn't go through because of the way the spread works on Voyager, which I'm going to get into later today in the video. My limit order didn't fill. I do think it will fill here in the next day or two. I think we do need to go down a bit further. I have said it multiple times. I think we still have 30 or 32K Bitcoin in the cards. That's not to say we can't go lower or we don't rally temporarily to the upside for some odd reason, but just have to anticipate all the possible scenarios here in crypto, you guys. It is Monday, so with Mondays, I wanted to start this tradition where I share my rewards over on Celsius that I am given each week at roughly 5 a.m. UTC. This week, I earned roughly 0.0001 Bitcoin for just staking some Bitcoin on the platform. I don't have a crazy amount, you guys, but as you can see, in 1 week, I made $6 in Bitcoin. I made roughly $4.29 in ETH. So the focus of today's video is Bitcoin and VGX for 2022. These are the two cryptos that I'm going in super heavily this year. Bitcoin, I think too many people are sleeping on it because they think it's too pricey, it's too late to get in. I don't think it's too late. I'm going to show you guys like in previous streams, like, look, I thought it was too late to buy Bitcoin and I was wrongly mistaken. And I'm going to show you guys, look, I bought into the narrative that Bitcoin was going in 100K by the end of the year. But look at this on the hourly chart. Bitcoin is roughly right back where it was earlier this morning, about 6 to 8 hours ago. Kind of just been falling down after hitting this bit of resistance right around 44.3. And then if we look a bit closer on the 1 minute chart, we do have this line of support right around 37,400. It did wick to the low point of that range, which is right around 37.2. That is our line of support for the time being. I do think that line of support is going to break, and I don't think the bulls are going to be able to drive the price above this band of resistance right around 39.3 to 39.5. I just don't see it happening. And looking at the bigger picture, if we are still in a downtrend, which I think we are, or if we're in a mini bear market or whatever, we're sitting roughly at 104 days. If this goes a bit lower, looking at 104 days, last big bear trend or downtrend, if you want to call it that, was back in May, June, and July. So if we do go lower, we're sitting in a downtrend that's lasting a bit longer than the previous big downtrend that we experienced, which was last summer. But yeah, look at this. So I got some limit orders set for Bitcoin. I had one that went through that was right at 40K. I bought 0.00125 Bitcoin. Again, it doesn't sound like a lot. It's $50, but the little dollar amounts add up over time. As you can see, I have a limit order for 37,500. This is actually that limit order that I was talking about earlier that didn't get filled because of the way the spread works on Voyager. Going to get into that in a little bit later as to why I think I'm actually super bullish on the Voyager platform and the token. As you can see, I have some more limit orders at 35K, 32.5, some more at 32.5, and then the big 0.01 Bitcoin at 30K if we do go that low. I think it's in the card, you guys. I'm not going to put a timeline on it. I think it's going to happen here in the next few weeks. Could happen in the next few days. Could happen 2 weeks from now. No one knows, but I'm ready regardless. And I do have some VGX limit orders as well. I have one at $1.50 to buy roughly 21 units. And then at $1.40, I'm going to buy 10 more units on top of what I bought. So as you see, I'm layering in as we go lower in prices. Now, to show you guys what I was talking about with thinking it's too late to buy Bitcoin, like over here back in November, I was saying, just like everyone else, oh, we're going to hit $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. No questions asked. It's happening. And it didn't happen. Like, I hate to tell you, but when everyone thinks something's going to happen, it typically doesn't play out. That's just the way it works. Don't get discouraged because, look, I was buying Bitcoin at 60K. I was buying Bitcoin at 55, 50K. So don't think it's too late. Like buying at 37K, in my opinion, is a great idea, but don't throw all your cash in at once because the market could go lower and you don't want to be caught with zero cash and it's not going to be fun. So don't do that. If you're going to dollar cost average, just start small and build up. I'm actually making a video about scaffolding. Like it sounds weird, but kind of started working on the strategy to buy the dips and like how to kind of like layer in as the market goes down further. I'm going to make a video about that this week, so stay tuned. The reason why I'm super bullish about VGX is because unlike BlockFi, who got slammed by the SEC, now you can't even add cryptos to your account. You can't earn interest, at least if you're a US customer. The reason why I'm so bullish about Voyager is because of that spread that I was talking about earlier. So Voyager makes money off the spread. So they buy the asset for, say they buy Bitcoin for $37,450. They'll sell it for, say, $37,650. So they're making money off the spread between what they buy it and sell it to you for. So you're not guaranteed to get the best prices on Voyager, but that's how they make their money. In comparison, BlockFi was making pretty much all their money from lending. So that's why they got slapped on the wrist by the SEC. I'm not saying Voyager can't see some volatility. It can't get slapped on the wrist. Like I said in the previous stream, I think interest rates are going to go down across the board, not just on Voyager or BlockFi, but also Celsius, Nexo, and all these platforms you can stake your crypto out. And that's the other thing. You're staking your crypto out with Voyager. You're not lending it, so to speak, like on BlockFi. Celsius, I don't really know where they stand in it because they have the token swap. So I don't know if that counts as a trade or something like that. So I'm not going to get into Celsius, but I'm super bullish on Bitcoin and VGX because Bitcoin, again, more and more people are getting into the game, you guys. Ukraine just legalized Bitcoin, if you didn't hear. They just did it a few days ago. They're the second country to do it, right behind El Salvador. Like I said in last week's video, El Salvador was the first domino to fall, and that took over a decade to accomplish, but it happened nonetheless. And that second domino, which is Ukraine, fell within the next 6 months. Again, not speculating the next domino is going to fall here in the next half year, but it's a ticking time bomb as more and more countries make Bitcoin legal tender, as more and more countries legalize Bitcoin. It's just going to be a race to accumulate, like more and more citizens, as countries legalize Bitcoin and make it legal tender, are going to hop on board of the Bitcoin train and see the real value in it. It is a hedge against inflation. It is a step in the right direction for the human race as a whole because fiat money is a thing, just like Charlie Munger, the guy who's like, I don't buy Bitcoin. I'm a billionaire. We don't care, dude. But he even says fiat's gonna die. Billionaires know what's up, okay? They see the writing on the wall. They know what's coming. Fiat is just going to inflate at a stupid rate in the next few years, like it has been the past 2 years. So I just don't see things getting any better for the monetary system as a whole, especially when it comes to paper money. So more and more countries are turning to central bank digital currencies like the digital yuan over in China. maybe the digital ruble over in Russia, here in the US, digital dollar, stuff like that. But look, buying VGX last year in March for $5 a pop. If you had told me, Derek, just wait 3 to 6 months, you will be getting those same tokens for like a third of the price, I would have told you you're crazy. But that's because I didn't understand the market whatsoever. As I've been in the market past year since I bought those high prices on VGX, I've learned there's ups and downs in this market, and you want to buy typically when things are down, not when things are setting new all-time highs. But to each to their own. I'm trying to show you guys, like, look, I was accumulating these tokens for $3, $4, $5. My dollar cost average up until, say, the last month or two was well above $3. And because Bitcoin is dumped and VGX is below $2, I've been buying like a madman. As you can see, I've just been layering in like crazy, just throwing more and more money into VGX. I'm not too concerned about VGX in the long run, you guys. Like, short term, because of the fear that, oh, Voyager platform might get slapped on the wrist by the SEC. Fear is what gets people to panic sell and drop out of the market entirely. And I think that's probably the stupidest thing you could do. I think the smartest thing you can do is just wait it out. Obviously, if you're in the profit on some positions, maybe take profits that we can buy lower. But typically speaking, I think best course of action is just hold, just sit on your hands, wait for the market to come around. If you have cash, deploy some, and then just keep building those cash reserves. That way, if you go lower, you can take advantage. But yeah, with this fear that the platform may be slapped on the wrist by the SEC, or they may be taken down in a similar fashion what happened with BlockFi, that's going to lower the price of the VGX token temporarily, which is a good thing for someone like me, a long-term hold investor. Yes, VGX token it is a more volatile play than, say, something like Bitcoin or Ethereum, but the upside potential is immense, you guys. What's stopping from VGX 100xing here in the next 10 years? As more and more people hop on the platform, as they introduce stock trading and other features on the app, they're going to have a desktop version of the platform. Like, I just see the demand for the VGX token going up. Like, are they going to have the spreads on stocks too? Like, that could be a total game changer if you're earning VGX from trading stocks on market orders and stuff like that. That could allow more people to realize and see the potential behind the token. Yeah, again, 100x from here, you guys. It has roughly a $480 million market cap, not even a billion. If it were to 100x, theoretically, it would have a market cap higher than XRP, meaning we'd have over $150 VGX token. Again, thinking long term, I'm not saying it's going to happen in the next 2-3 years, but it could happen here in the next 5 to 10 years as Voyager expands further globally. Because as of right now, you guys, they're only sitting here in the US and a few select countries over in Europe. France is one of them. I think it's just a matter of time before people see the utility behind the token, the reason why they should be stacking it. As I've said multiple times, the absolute tops for like token supply is going to be somewhere between 550 and 650 million tokens. There's only going to be so many users who can stack 500, 5,000, or 20,000 tokens. You do the math. 600 million divided by 20,000 tokens, that's roughly 30,000 people. So if you get started now, you could potentially be one of the like only 100,000 people to hold over 500 or 5,000 BGX. I'm just putting that out there. Not financial advice. Everything in this video is for education and entertainment purposes only. Please remember that I will be live tomorrow a little bit earlier. Be live 10 a.m. Central Standard Time over here on YouTube. So if you like today's video, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live next or upload next. Got some links down below in the description box for you to check out. Just take advantage of them. Until next time, guys, take care. Have a great day and invest wisely. Bye-bye.